I hope there's at least one or two people that might be interested in this follow-up video to my, 13-second little quickie video, this Hoover Smartwash that came, actually my wife found it. It came to us via Facebook Marketplace freebies. Just pick it up and do whatever you want with it. Now, I haven't spent any time with this machine at all, and I know one of the comments is maybe it's clogged, because the complaint was doesn't have any suction, meaning it wasn't picking up water like the owner thought it should be. So let's just take a look at a couple of things here. This is just going to be like an initial look-see. I don't think we're going to do any like major repairs. Pull to release nozzle. Okay, there we go. All right, have to give it a little bit of a yank. Well, that doesn't really look clogged. I mean, let's see, there's a space here. All right, so there's a clog there. I don't think that's the major problem with it. So not one, but two sets of brush rolls, and they do lift out. All right, well, that's fine. So we have an inlet here. We ought to check that. And I did put some fresh water in the water tank. That obviously isn't clogged because you just put water in it. And I don't think, let's see, probably I should check the valve to make sure that that valve works. But this, interestingly enough, it's got a little filter sponge thing in there. This is wet. I don't see, something to grab that. Let me see here. Didn't bring a lot of tools with me. Pull that out, see if there's anything interesting in there. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh, come on, come on. Jeez, when you need needle nose and you have a screwdriver. That looks fine. I don't see anything weird with that. I'll put that little filter back in. That seems to be fine. Let's see. This is a recovery tank. So let's see, if I lift this, I can take the top off. There's the top, there's a float. Hey, it's a little rusty. Why would you put metal screws in there? They're all rusty. I mean, it's a water recovery tank. It's going to get rusty. It's kind of weird. I know somebody said, the filter's clogged. Well, here's the filter. Yeah, there is no evidence. Look at that. There's nothing there. There's a finger. I mean, that is clean as a whistle. It's weird. You got like a little rust down there in the bottom. How do you have rust plastic? Hopefully that'll come off. Let's see, what else can I look at? Well, this has to be some kind of a path, and I'm not seeing, there's no major blob in there. I'm not saying there isn't one. I'm just saying I can't reach it if there is. This does not appear clogged. Here's another path. I mean, one's got to be an in, one's got to be an out, probably. But I just don't. You see anything in there? I don't see anything in there. Let's see. Let me make a little space here. Let's see. The solution tank. There's nothing in there, but we don't really care about that because I'm not going to be using any solution just yet. I'll move that off to the side. So we have, let's see, this is the power, and here's the handle release. That doesn't look like there's a clog in there. This is a dry only button, so that should turn off the water flow. I did see a YouTube video, wash dry. I believe this is supposed to light up. So I think when you're going forward, it's supposed to be in put the water down, the wash cycle, and then when you pull back, it's supposed to then illuminate dry. All right, let's turn this over. See what we got going on here. I guess, yeah, there's no release. Oh, yeah, handle release, sorry. It's like, I just showed you the handle release, and I was like, I can't find it. It's because this wasn't staring me in the face. All right, so here's the other side. Yeah. This is, I think, where the exhaust comes out to try to help you dry your carpet. rather than having the exhaust just go into the air, they have it set up to where, see, what is it? Oh, that's foil. I thought that was junk. Okay, well, we'll just pretend I didn't do anything with that. I'll just leave it there. But there's a little bit of foil right here, and my guess is it's a heat shield to keep this from melting. I thought it was something I was supposed to peel off. I guess you could always replace that. You could glue on some foil, I suppose. That means that this probably gets too hot. I'm sticking my finger in here, and I am not seeing a clog per se. But again, you know, something could still be far in there. Oh, that's just not fur. That's sticky fur. Now, let's see here. Yeah, still not seeing any evidence of anything that's majorly clogged. I'm not. This is the same lady, by the way, that I got the smaller shark from, the green one here recently. So I think she had that shark for like 6 years, and then I think it was just clogged. I'm looking up in here. I'm looking around. You see anything? I can't say that I really see anything. A lot of hair on here, but these can be removed and washed off. You're supposed to wash them off. I just don't see much. There is, look at this. There is a vent here. Okay. I can't believe that's the source of the water problems. Yeah, I'm just not seeing a whole lot. Let's see if we can't look up this tube here. I know we're not going to be able to see it that well. So I'm looking, and I know it's got a couple of screws here that I can take this out and get a better view, but I don't see anything here. All right, so let me stretch this out. I don't see a clog anywhere in there. Let's check the hose connection. Ugh, maybe that's the problem. Look at that. All right, let's see. I'm going to pull that out. It's damp. I'll give you that. It's a blob. I think I just pushed some of it back down in. There, that's a how do you like that for a close-up? Oh yeah. Well, you know, I just. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, never mind. I thought I was really getting a big giant piece of something, and it ends up honestly just being that. And yeah, that's nothing. I'll pile it up over to the side here so you can see it. I mean, maybe there's still something down in there. It's possible. I can't really see it. You know, I thought this video was going to be short. Haha, very funny. There's a little bit down there. I love this little handheld thing that I got at Walmart for like 11 or 12 bucks. Does a nice job, and you can really get close. Well, I see dirt and all that, but I can't say that I see the real reason for the clog, but maybe it's still in there and we just can't really see it. Okay, so how about I put this back together, and I'm going to put you on the tripod. We're going to run it. I got my test carpet out here. There's a blob of stuff. And there's the other blob of dirt. That's what I pulled out. And that's doesn't add up to much, does it? And let's give it a whirl. This carpet's so nice. I don't really want to take these brush rolls that look as bad as this and run them on here. So how about I start pulling the hair off? I know that's kind of a boring thing to do. Let's see. Let's see, does this have a bearing? Oh my. So, very interesting. I bet that's a 608. I can't see it yet, but, oh, look at that. It is locked solid. It does not move at all. Well, the last thing you want is to have this thing try to spin. It's got a totally locked up bearing. Now this actually, has a set of cogs and it connects right in there, and that motor should spin it. But wow, that is completely locked solid. Well, we found another problem. Maybe it's not the problem, but it's a problem. What does the other brush roll look like? Bearing. Oh, nice and rusty. And oh, look at that. It's chunky. It barely spins. I'm really trying hard here. All right, I'm breaking it loose. Jeez. Yeah, let's just say it doesn't. Yeah, this really isn't going to spin very well either. Well, that has to put tremendous amount of pressure on those motors in there. Well, I mean the system that actually drives both of them at the same time. It's probably geared or something like that. But that brush roll motor, geez, I hope it's still working. That's not damaged. Yeah. Well, you know what? So we can kind of move this video along. I just won't put the brush rolls in, and we'll just do a water put down test and pickup test. We'll see if it could do that. Okay, this is supposed to hook into the bottom somehow. Do I need to lift this up a little bit? Oh yeah, that helps. And then there we go. All right, seems to be okay. All right, let's see what happens. No brush rolls. Now, motor runs. All right, you probably can't see it because I can barely see it. I am seeing it switch between wash and dry and wash and dry, so it is doing that. The carpet is wet. That is definitely wet. Let me take another look to see if it's actually picking up anything in here. It's putting the water down. I'll give you that. It's putting the water down. Here. It's not much. Let me put it. I have it on dry only now. Well, it certainly puts it down. This is definitely wet. Yeah, my hands are wet. But it just doesn't seem to be picking it up very well. It's the pickup is minimal. I'll definitely give you that. It's minimal. There still could be something all the way up there that's causing a problem. So I think I'm probably going to go ahead and end the video here. But now we know a little more about what's going on with this. So I will go and clean up those brush rolls and see if I can replace those bearings. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm stocked with those. And then we will resume for a part 2. So part 1 is now complete, and hope everybody had a good time investigating this machine. Maybe we will end up getting it fixed up to brand new. Maybe we won't. So we're just gonna have to keep working on it. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.